Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another episode of Cube World. Back again with Wutta and our lovely, faithful Steed Leafy, the Leaf Runner. Hope everyone's enjoying themselves today. Happy Thursday? Wednesday. Sorry. Couldn't even tell you what day it was. It's been a crazy week. Still running, getting things going. No news on the job or anything. That's still growing concern. If you guys are wondering where we are in the Temple of Lukewarm. Because this is where we last left off. This is the temple that I thought would be kind of fun to try to wreck. I made some potions, came down here, did a little bit of recording, and realized that I was I was sitting on a pedestal bitching and moaning about things that I should have no place bitching and moaning about here today. So I'm going to address things super quick and get it out of the way, just so people know what's going on. Last episode, I did mention that Chris was working on a loader for the game, to kind of ease the concerns. As you guys know, sometimes when you start, there's a bit of a stutter when I'm recording, and it looks kind of goofy and weird. And, you know, Chris wants to help out the community, wants to do some stuff, and said, hey, Rivet, I've worked on something. Would you like to see it and try it? And I'm like, yeah, that'd be awesome. So what it does is basically the launcher is an executable file that instead of launching the regular launcher for Cube World, it's this one. So it loads a couple of mods that changes just a little bit of the code in Cube World so that it doesn't attack the SQL as often as it does. Still, it doesn't really modify the game a whole lot. All it does is just makes it run a little bit smoother. That's it. So I've had some comments, people thinking that the launcher was like a free bootleg copy of the game, and it's far from that. Anybody that knows me and my channel, I don't support or condone that. You know, and I haven't posted a link to it yet because it's still work in progress. You know, once everything is done, it's up to Chris. It's his baby, his thing. If he wants to post links to it, by all means, he may. If he wants me to post the links, by all means, I will. But as it is right now, it's currently in a work in progress type of pattern. I tried getting it running, and it kept on just going back out to, it just would close itself, so it wouldn't actually load up properly. So he's got a few things he wants me to try to see if we can get it working better, but I just didn't have the time this evening to do it. So I said, you know, I'll happily try to get into that tomorrow, but as of right now I can't. So he's just trying to, like I said, trying to make things work better for people who already have the game, the community, and that kind of stuff. So, you know, just like I said, when Dream was making the mods for us, like all the enhancements on how critters look, I love supporting people that are creative and want to do some cool stuff. So Chris as well, super creative, really bright, and I adore and love that kind of stuff. So, you know, once everything's done, we'll see about getting you guys the link to it as well. Nothing to do with me. I'm not going to host it or anything. It's all his baby. But he does post stuff on Reddit. Ooh, that was a lot of cubes. He posts everything on Reddit, so, I mean, you could probably take a look and see, you know, if you do a little bit of Google search. The other thing I wanted to address just super quick is, again, I'm getting a flurry of questions that are very similar to the stuff I've covered in the past. So I just want to, again, address it because it seems that I go through waves every now and again of people asking me very similar questions. And again, I get it. You know, not everybody has been following me since I've started this, so a lot of people don't understand my stance on things. So getting questions again about, hey, Rivet, it would be a great idea to host a game server. And yeah, I get it. It would be a lovely idea, but it's not happening. It won't be happening anytime soon. Two reasons. First off, this is a hobby for me. I do this I don't make tons of money off of YouTube, if any. That's not the thing, and it costs money to do those kinds of things. Other thing is that if I did host a server, the amount of questions that I already get now about you know, where you can get a bootleg copy would just skyrocket. Again, the game isn't currently available. You can't purchase it. So I don't really see the need for investing in supporting a community server for a game that isn't there when the owner of the property doesn't do it himself. And I know people will do it. I know there's communities that do it, and kudos to them. I just don't have the means or wherewithal to do it myself. And so the other aspect of it as well is that I don't I don't trust the network code. I've already taken a look at some of the reporting and stuff that I can get back from it, and it's worrisome. So there's, you know, you can see things that I wouldn't necessarily want to have public. Privacy is a concern. When you do this kind of thing, privacy is not you know, something you sneeze at. You know, I'm not a super private person. I'm very open about a lot of things, but again, I don't want people showing up at my door. I don't want people, you know, of nefarious means trying to do anything stupid. So that's those questions answered. So there. Yeah, try not to be a jackass about it. Just trying to be addressing it. So, you know, I get tired of the questions, and it's nothing to do with you guys or the questions themselves. I'm tired of the fact that it's been 5 years and Wally still hasn't done squat to release an update to the game. And fudge nuggets. And it's just frustrating. We are going to go one more time into this thing, and if I can't get... The problem with this thing is that I am stuck between a rock and a hard place here. That spike trap, as you saw, will hit me for 13 billion points. No surviving walking into that. And then I've got one of those rooms that's just a gaggle. And everybody's overpowered, and it's every time you play this game, the first room is usually rough, and then there's one right near the end that's rough again. And without some of the deking and bobbing and weaving and trying to juke away from things, it's hard to survive. You can only hope to whittle it down. So usually what I would do is I would pop in, you know, pull a couple of guys out, and then take them off one by one. I can't do that because they're down a set of stairs and it ain't happening. So this is the last time I'm going to give this a shot. I'm already wasted 18. I had 50. So I had 50 potions. So we're over half of my potions are already gone just on one area. So yeah. And I just want to address too things on the channel. I'm hitting a bit of a wall. And I'm just kind of want to address things, and it's across the board, and I just want to, dear God, yeah, like, you can't, like, I couldn't even get down the stairs. They beat the crap out of me, and that's it. So yeah, I've hit a bit of a wall, and it's just something I need to deal with. I mentioned it the other day in a Astroneer video. I'm dealing with a few personal things. Nothing health-wise. It's just family things that I'm processing. And it's like nobody's hurt. It's nothing like that. It has nothing, and it's nothing that anybody could fix. There's no I'm sorry of it. Nothing like that. It's just I'm dealing with baggage and my own personal things and trying to process some crap that's happening. So I've kind of lost a little bit of my oomph. Because again, I'm taking my head out of the game and trying to focus and process a bunch of junk. As you know, anybody that's followed my channel for a while, you know that I sit here and I do my cube world, and this has been my therapy for the last 3 years. This is where I get and process my own personal failings and everything that I deal with. So this is not one of those situations where it's anything that I can actually talk about because it's nothing to do with me. You know, processing crap for somebody else, but it affects me, and I just don't want to bring it up. I don't want to address it because it's something I thought that I dealt with. Apparently, I hadn't. So I'm just kind of working through the bits and pieces of it. So it sucks, but you know, hopefully, you know, a day or two I'll get things back up in line. But if you see things kind of take a little bit of like a breather on the channel and you see just like a couple of VODs pop up from Twitch from a while ago, understand what's going on. You know, if I missed the Cube World episode, understand. You know, it's not that I hate the game, not that I hate the channel, not that I've given up. I'm just, every now and again, you just need to take a moment break and a breather away from everything. And sometimes it's for the better of yourself, sometimes it's the better of somebody else, but sometimes you gotta take the moment, you know. And it's I don't know what I'm doing with it yet. I'm just trying to, again, I process. This is what I do. I don't know where I'm at with it. You know, it could be good. Wake up tomorrow morning and go, oh, okay, yay, done, and that'd be lovely. But I doubt it. It's been a couple of days now, and I'm just still trying to figure out the logistics of where my head is with a bunch of crap. But anyway, so Astroneer. Think well, I know I hit a wall hard. The Big Dig, as much fun as it is, I've hit a grind wall on it where it's become such a monumental task that I tried doing something the other day, and again with everything else going on in my head, just wasn't ready for it, and I was just like, oh, blue +1, which is potentially horrible. We'll see. Okay, jerk. Yeah. Okay, we'll take a potion. Yeah, this is not doable. Not a doable fight. I'm just looking at it like we're hitting him, and he's getting hit pretty hard. He's a yeah. Oh wow, we dodged the same direction. There you go. Yeah, our Leaf Runner is going to die in this odd second, which is going to be a nightmare for us. I don't know, I mean, we could sit here and whittle at him, but it's just not a lot of fun. Yeah. Okay, we could, I guess. We'll see. Come on. Haha! Okay, so we're going to do a little absorb. How you like that, you jerk? There we go. Yeah. Oh, so the one thing I'm looking forward to more than anything right now, more than anything, is on the 26th, a couple more days, I get to finally play Red Dead Redemption 2. Preloaded, set up on my PlayStation, going to play it, going to stream it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it's going to be played. It's going to be on my channel. It may just take over everything I do. But it's just, I'm so tickled to look forward to it. And then, of course, I did something stupid. I picked up another game. I got Assassin's Creed with the Odyssey. Not the most current one, but the one before. I think it's Odyssey. We're out of here. That's right. Fall down, Leaf Runner. I'm not dealing with that guy. He's way too powerful for what he is, and it's not worth it. So we will run past the tree. Oh, we're stuck on something. I knew we were. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, look at that. Bats. +1s. Wow. Are you still back there? Spinning away? What are you fighting, you jerk? Big old jerk! Oh, we're still hitting them. It's kind of funny. That's really funny. Long distance love affair. Oh, and he healed right back up. You see that? So wait, you get away from them and then they heal back up, do they? Interesting. I didn't realize that because we didn't die. I wonder if you just get out of their Okay. Leafy! We're just gonna run. Or we can do this too. Pew! That's right. Oh god. Okay, you guys are good. There's Leafy. There we go. Oh god. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption. Can't wait. Cannot wait. But yeah, so anyway, I picked up the new the most uncurrent Assassin's Creed. I bought it as like a treat for myself. I've loved Egyptology, archaeology. Saw the King Tut exhibit when I was a kid in 1978, 79. I thought you were Leafy, you jerk. So like I was 10 years old, 10, 11, and I got to see the King Tut exhibit. And it's one of those things that just, it happened and it floored me. And it always left like this impression on me as a child of absolute beauty. Like it just floored with the art that came out of it, the beauty and the age of everything. Like it's just, to me, was just the most beautiful thing I had ever seen in my life. Was all the treasures from King Tut's tomb. Not everything made it over, but I mean, I'd seen pictures, I looked at it in books. Seeing it up close and personal was a completely different thing. So again, I've had this thing in the back of my head ever since I was little of becoming an archaeologist, wanting to go to the pyramids, bucket list of things I've been wanting to do. Never had an opportunity yet to get to Egypt to go see it. Kicked my ass time and time again that I haven't gone there yet. But it's on my list of things to do. But So yeah, this Assassin's Creed takes place in ancient Egypt, and I'm like, oh. So my interest got piqued, and I'm like, you know what? This is, every now and again, I do games for me. This is one of those games. I've sunk 15, 20 hours into it, and it's been phenomenal helping me process. Like I mentioned, is like I get in my own head and I crawl around and I root around it and I kind of, you know, pick apart all the stuff that gets and hurts, and I process a lot of my own pain in a very positive way. I do a lot of stuff through video games, and I get lost and I get connected into a game, and it's like reading a story for me, but I do it for hours and hours and hours at a time. And that game is gorgeous, it's beautiful, it's rough, and I'm enjoying it, but it's just for me. And I can tell you without any fear, it is so nice having a game for me for a while. You know, I put, gaming wise, probably anywhere between 6 to 10 hours a day on my channels, and that's between streams, Astroneer, everything else that I do, edits, everything that I do. So that's a big chunk of a day, especially when you're working as well. That's a huge chunk, but that gets cut down a lot when I'm working, unfortunately, and it sucks because like I like having my video games. But usually when I'm working a lot, what I end up doing is, dear God, it mages, is I end up recording and doing a bunch of stuff that I would normally play for myself, but I record it. So I still get a lot of my gaming time in, but it's still considered, I consider it work. I would love to call that guy in because you know what? He hasn't made a peep yet. He has not made a peep of being a super boss. So you know what? He's done. You're being rejected. You're no longer a boss leaf runner. You are now a mediocre leaf runner. And we've got a pyramid here, which is super cool. We're going to hope it's a white one. It is, which means it's blue +2 inside, which is horrible. No, could be blue +1, I would assume. Hoping it's white so I can just walk in, clean it up, and go. That would be lovely. Again, the way I'm feeling today, we'd like to have freebie. It'd be great. But yeah, so anyway, the Assassin's Creed game, it's lovely. No spoilers for me. I haven't looked at anything. I just knew where it was, the timeline and stuff, and I was like, ooh, this is nice. And it's great. And the thing I love about it is it's a beast of a game for your system. Oh my God. I thought I was going to have to return it when I first got it because it was just hiccuping and stuttering. I'm like, oh God, what did I do? Did I get another broken game? Had to change it down to medium settings. And even on medium settings, it's better looking than a lot of games on high. Like, it's just stunningly well done. Poorly optimized game, but it's okay. You know, I'm running a 1070 with a 4-core processor running at 3.5 gigahertz. So not a beast of a machine, but it's also not a slouch. You know, a 1070 card should be more than an ample. And I'll look at it, and I'm using up like 3 or 4 gigs of the 8 gigs of VRAM, of the video RAM for it. So it's, at this stage, it's all my processor is the only thing that's holding back. So I could overclock it some more, get a little bit more headroom out of my processor. Maybe that would work better. But then, you know, I've got to worry about overheating and all the other crap, and I don't want to do it. Or I could wait patiently for my new processor, which is, again, what I will eventually do. But you know what? Like I said, even on medium settings, this game's gorgeous. And I got like all the DLC and everything for it too. So it's like, you know, I will have plenty of time to goof around and play with this. I looked on Steam, some people have like 100 hours type of thing into it. I'm like, oh man. Again, I like a game you can just sink your teeth in and just kind of let it go. Persona 5 did another live stream of that today. I hit a wall last week on that and took a break from it. Mew sent me a message today saying, hey, Rivet, are you going to play some more Persona? And I hadn't really been considering it, so I'm like, yeah, okay, sure, why not? You know, you sweet-talked me into it. I need to get back into it. Glad I did. I worked past the wall that I'd hit and felt good. Feels good when you figure something out. It's an older title, right? So it's got that old save game mentality of, you know, saved often, but you have to wander to get to your save game. It's, you know, you have to go to a safe room, which could be, you know, 3 blocks away type of thing, and never easy. I've never liked those save systems, and they're dime a dozen on old PlayStation games. Like, it was like, you wanted a shitty save system, you played on PlayStation. I remember the first time I was playing on Xbox and it saved my game for me, and I was like, what? Oh my god, this is like PC saving? I was like, oh, this is so heavenly. And I don't really deal with that a whole lot in a lot of games, but yeah, Persona just goes back to that old school idea of mentality of it. And it was nothing I ever was really good at before, and I'm not any better with it now. So I've had to change my playstyle to get that game figured out, and I'm getting there. But whew, brutal game. Brutal. 11 or 12 hours into it, and I haven't even defeated the first boss yet. Like, and I still like it. And that's the thing. I'm still enjoying it. Still having fun with it. What the hell? Okay, take a potion. This guy's a jerk. Okay. White +3. He's doing damage. He's taking it. Oh god, jerk. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Okay. Oh, we should be able to take him on. I'm hoping. Whew. Not if we keep taking those. Oh my god. Oh man. Those always freak me out whenever I get hit by one of those. Okay. They just come at you and you're like, oh god, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna make... And like, oh, that was good. 111 XP, I'll take that. Ooh, gold stuff. Oh, nothing. I'll go through this afterwards. Yeah, that was good. I'm glad we did that. Yeah, let's go over here. So yeah, everything is going pretty good. Yeah, sorry this is a little bit of a down tempo kind of meh episode. It's hard to maintain. You know, I do my very best to be as upbeat and positive as I can. We all have our moments. We all have our days. And like I mentioned, at least, you know what? I don't sugarcoat it. You know, a lot of people put on their happy face to do their YouTube videos, and you know what? I'm not that guy. I can't expend garbage energy because, you know what? You get what you reap what you sow, kind of thing. And you know, I've always been a believer of, you know, being truthful, forthright, and honest about everything you do. And if I'm having a bad day, I'd much rather share with you guys, let you guys know that I'm having just a shitty day. Today's been a shitty day. You know, not gonna mince words about it. It's been rough. Processing a bunch of baggage, a bunch of garbage, and not doing a very good job of it. And I'm failing miserably at processing things that normally don't bother me. Today's just been a bad day. So don't want to take it out on you guys, but again, got to do my episodes. Got to be truthful. Got to be me. And I would much rather put out a subpar video, a subpar episode where I don't accomplish a whole lot, than to not put one out and lie to you and say something stupid that has no bearing on it. And I would definitely much rather do this than to force myself into being cheerful when I'm not. You know, I'm pretty sure 99.9% of you can hear, you know, when a person is being disingenuous with their joy, because I certainly do, and it sucks. And I hate when people give me bullshit like that and like, oh, my life is peachy, I live in an Instagram, woo! I'm like, you're so full of shit, buddy, you have no idea. It's just leaking out your ears. But it doesn't matter. I'm not here to critique, put anybody down. I'm just here to be me and play my video games. Thank you, everybody, for your continued support here on the channel. Thank you for you know, allowing me to do what I do. Put up with my antics, put up with my garbage when it happens. And you know what? I appreciate everything you guys do. Thanks again, and I will see you guys in our next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.